You guys, so I just finished reading Obsession by Helen Hart, and it was so good. I'm so glad I've gotten into the series when I got past all of the trigger warnings and stuff. But this has been such a good book. I absolutely love it, and I'm so excited to read the next one, Possession. This book is not just about sex. And like, I know a lot of people think that when they go into adult novels that it's just sex, and I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot of sex in here, but it's just so much more than that. It's like just this big, humongous mystery, and these three brothers trying to go through something that they went through when they were younger and try to find peace with it, especially Talon, the middle child, because he's the one who got kidnapped, but all three of them have been involved somehow, and it's just crazy and amazing, and I'm picking up the next one now, actually. It's called Possession. I've got it right here. This one. So yeah, I've got this one. And this series, the first three are about Talon, the next three are about Jonah, and then the last three are about Ryan. That she only has released the first book about Ryan, though, which is the 7th book in the series, and I'm hoping she does 3 books about Marge. I think, yeah, Marge. Sorry, I'm tired and the names are kind of slipping. But, yeah, so I have a hard time reading these books sometimes because I actually have PTSD. I have had several childhood traumas that I won't get into just because it's personal and all of that, but these are very strong triggers for me, and I understand now that Talon's getting into the therapy part, he has triggers that cause him to go into panic mode and anxiety and blackouts, and I know exactly what that feels like because I have them quite often. Not to the severity that he has. He gets kind of physical and he screams. I don't do that or anything. I really don't want to get into that. I don't really why I'm talking about this, but I just felt like I wanted to say that I do have PTSD from childhood trauma, and I just have sometimes a hard time reading this because it kind of makes me want to freak out, honestly. So, but it's so good, and I want to know what happens. So I'm going on to Possession. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm just ready to read this. So I'm about ready to start. But this is the last one with Talon, which makes me sad because I really like Talon. At first I didn't like Talon because he was mean, but there's a reason for that, obviously. But he's getting a lot better, so I really like his character. I like every character in the books. I still find some faults in the book, but not enough to not give it like 5 out of 5 stars now, just because I love the storyline so much. So I'm going to go ahead and give Obsession a 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was so good, and like I said, for probably the umpteenth time, I'm starting this. So I will just talk to you guys later and update you. I'm not even a bit tired right now. It's like 4 in the morning, and I slept all day. I slept all day on Christmas, which makes me so upset, but I did. And I slept most of the night just because I am so tired. I haven't eaten in a week, and when you don't eat the way I'm not eating, your body is just exhausted, and you just want to do nothing but sleep because you're malnourished, you're dehydrated. I'm trying to drink as many liquids as I can, but liquids only do so much. I'm lacking nourishment. My mother has done everything she has possible to get me to eat, but I'd rather be hungry than eat. I am starving. I don't even know how to explain this. I'm like starving, but when I put food in my mouth, it tastes so good, but the instant it goes down into my stomach, I have this enormous gut-wrenching pain that I can't handle. So I have to quit eating. So I just deal with the hunger. I deal with the growling in my stomach that is constant right now, and I just say that I'd rather be hungry than hurt the way that I hurt. So I definitely would rather not eat. And I know that sounds weird, but eating is just too much of a chore for me right now. I'd rather just be hungry and not be in this much pain. I'm already in pain in my hip, so the need to not have pain is even more severe than before I had my hip surgery. So I'm willing to just take a couple bites of whatever she fixes me, like 1 or 2 bites, and then I get myself satisfied with the taste of the food, because that's what I miss the most, is taste, and then I give it back to her until I'm done. So it's unfortunate, but I'm calling my Crohn's doctor tomorrow morning, like right when they open. I'll probably still be awake by then. I don't think I'll go to sleep. I'm not tired. And talk to him about it and try to get him to call my GI doctor so that way I can get some help. Because if I keep on going like this and keep not eating, I'm going to end up back in the hospital, and I have a feeling that I am highly inflamed right now with my Crohn's disease. There's this blood marker in your blood work that tells you that your Crohn's disease is inflamed, and I know that if I went to the hospital, they would see that and that I'd get admitted. And I don't really want to get admitted to the hospital, mainly because of my hip. I have a hard time getting around. I don't want to deal with that, but, you know, I can't keep going on like this. I'm going to get really sick from not eating, but I will update you guys later. Sorry about that long rant. And I will talk to you guys later. Guys, so I am awake now. It is, oh god, like 3:30 in the afternoon, and I slept from like 6 until 3:30. So that's not bad. Like I said, I'm sleeping a lot, and I could honestly go back to sleep. But I'm going to try to stay up. Yeah, but I don't know how well that's going to work out, because I talked about my last clip why I was sleeping so much and my health right now. I did try and call my Crohn's doctor at 8:30 this morning, and they said they were not going to be in the office today, after it said on their website they were going to be there. I don't mind it when people take days off. It's December 26th. It's the day after Christmas. I'm just saying, like, update your website, because I really need help. And yeah, and the thing is, this doctor told me not to go to the ER when I have these issues, because they give me CAT scans. And you guys, I can't even count. I lost count after 15. How many CAT scans I have had in my life, and that is so dangerous. The radiation in those machines can give me cancer really early on in life. I don't want that. I'm already at higher risk than others because I've had so many CAT scans, like I've had MRIs. I've had a lot of radiation testing done. So he doesn't want me going there, because every time you go into the ER with abdominal pain, the first thing they're going to do is give you a CT scan. Even though I know what the pain is. It's, you know, it's my Crohn's disease, but they don't know. They have to be sure so they don't get sued. But I know what it is, so it's a little annoying. Last time I went, though, they did not CT me because I had told them I was for sure I had Crohn's disease and that I knew what my Crohn's felt like, and this was it. But I'm still not going to the emergency room. I don't feel like it. I don't want to go. It's not to the point where I can't take it anymore. That's generally when I start to say I need to go to the hospital, but I'm going to wait one more day and call them tomorrow and give them another chance to help me, because it's getting to the point where I am so weak and I'm so tired. I have a hard time lifting my drinks. I'm having a hard time opening my medicine bottles so I can take my medicine for my hip and for my Crohn's. It's just getting to a ridiculous point. Even holding my phone up is like a chore. So, but that's enough of that. I got through half of Possession last night. Yes, that's a pen holding my book because I can't find a bookmark, and I can't physically get up to find one. I'm on page 139, and so far it is so good, and I really would like to talk about the faults that I have with this book, because there are several. The plot and the character development, though, in this book is so good that I have a hard time rating it low, like, or not even just rating it 4 out of 5 stars. I have a hard time doing that because I do think it's an excellent book, but there are definitely some issues that I have with it. Like, okay, so it's kind of repetitive, and I'll give you an example of this. All through the book, you hear Talon, the man who got kidnapped when he was 10, you hear him say things like, I take what women give me, I'll take what women give me, meaning sex. Like, whatever women throw at him physically, he takes, he doesn't give, he just takes. And you hear him say that throughout the entire first 2 books, and he says it a lot. And it's like, okay, sweetheart, meaning Helen Hart, you're kind of beating a dead horse. I get it. He takes, he takes, he takes. And that's just one example of what they do. She does it with Jade, which is Talon's love interest in the second main character in this book, or the other part, the co-main character. But, oh my god, it drives me crazy. I'm like, will you please just quit repeating yourself? Like, I get it. And I also get irritated because this is such like a cheesy thing that she does in these books. They'll be having this conversation, and it's a serious conversation that they need to have. And this is 2 reasons why this pisses me off. Jade will be talking, and she'll be talking, and then and then Talon will grab her or something, and she'll go, "What are you doing?" And he'll go, "This," and then he'll kiss her, and I'm like, that is so cheesy, like, that is so annoying. And if I were having a serious conversation with my significant other and he thought he could shut me up by kissing me, I'd slap the bejesus out of him. Like, no, stop, let me speak. Like, no, we're not done. We're not gonna just quit talking because you want to have sex. Like, oh, God, it's so annoying. Like, I just don't get that in these books. I really, really don't. She's like, I just can't resist him. Well, try a little bit, damn. It's just crazy to me. I don't see how these characters live like that. I just don't. It's really annoying, and I don't understand. And when I want to talk about something, I won't rest until it is talked about. Like, you can't just kiss someone and expect your problems for them to just quit talking about it. That's not how that works. But she's like, I just can't help myself. I'm never going to deny him. That's ridiculous. Like, don't say that. Like, oh my God, it's just so funny. And I don't mind the submissive dominant thing that they have in their sex life. That doesn't bother me. It's never bothered me. Like, it's not for me. I don't want to do that. But, you know, it's none of my business what other people do. And I think the S&M thing, or the BDSM, is that what it's called? This and these books are better done than the 50 Shades of Grey book. I don't get as gut-wrenchingly uncomfortable as I do in reading 50 Shades of Grey. When I read this, I feel comfortable. I feel fine. I mean, I still feel a little weird because this stuff is, I mean, regular sex is completely out of my territory considering I've never had it. But I just, like, it's a lot. But it's better done, I think. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm so swollen. My lips are swollen. My cheeks are swollen. And I look like I have, like my chin is, like, crazy. But I'm going to continue reading this book. I'm going to finish it. And I will let you guys know what I think of it. And I am so excited to move on to Jonah. I really like Jonah. Ryan, I think it's going to be my favorite because he is so sweet and he's so, like, I don't know. He's just a lot calmer than the others. And he just seems like a good guy. So, but I'm going to go read and I will see you guys later. Hey, you guys. Okay. So it's, I think is it Friday, Mama?
No, it's Thursday.
Thursday. And, I am in the hospital, as you can see. I ended up calling my Crohn's doctor, and he told me that it sounded like I was very dehydrated and that I was having a flare-up, so I had to come in here, and they admitted me because my blood work was showing some stuff, and they need to get my pain under control and make sure that I'm not dehydrated anymore and that I'm eating. But they put me on more steroids. It's going through my IV now. Here's where my IV is. It's in a kind of awkward position. Yeah, so I'm even more swollen than what I normally am, if that's even possible. And I asked him about that because it's honestly just been bothering me. And I think it's just because, like, all of this bothers me. I'm young. I shouldn't be here right now. I should be in school. I should be, like, hanging out with my friends. I'm not going to say partying because I don't really party. If you do party, like, that's not a big deal. Like, not judging at all. Like, I really get so anxious at parties just because there's so many people, you know, so, but I don't want to be here, and I feel like it's, like, just all too much, and my hip is hurting, but it, like, literally doesn't hurt that bad because this Crohn's disease is so painful that it just overpowers everything, and they are going to officially put me on Humira, which is a Crohn's medication, and it's going to make me quite sick. So if the vlogs kind of start to decrease, which if you guys haven't noticed the past week or two, I have not been vlogging as much as I did over a month ago because I have been just so sick. And this is the only video I'm going to put up on my channel today, this clip. I have still been reading. I read 2 books. Yeah, I read one book yesterday, and then I think the day before that I read another one. So I'm still reading, and I've got a book right here. It's the 4th book in the Steel Brothers saga, Melt is what it's called. And I filmed 2 clips on Tuesday. Yeah, so I'm debating on whether I want to include those in this. But, yeah, it's just been kind of rough. I'm very tired, and I'm hungry, but I'm having still a lot of trouble eating. I don't know when I'll go home with Crohn's flare-ups. Sometimes I'm in here for 4 days. Sometimes I'm in here for 2 weeks. it just depends. This is my 5th time this year in the hospital, though. 4th or 5th, I can't remember. And I'm tired of being here, but I mean, at least I don't have to, you know, live here. I know that I get to go home after a certain amount of time, and I'm very grateful for that. It's just like, it's the holidays, and my mom's birthday's coming up, and, you know, I want to be home, but I can't, and my lips look so weird. They're like dry and cracked. But yeah, so if I look a little weird, it's because they have given me a lot of medicine, a lot of pain medicine, steroids, nausea medication, like a lot of medicine. So yeah, and also my potassium is low, which is part of Crohn's disease. You get low potassium, so they've been giving me some of that. And yeah, it's been a little awkward here this time around, considering I can't walk on my right foot. So getting this machine with me and my crutches, my mom has to help me every time. My mom's over there. She's studying my new diet that I have to go on for my Crohn's disease. She's been here with me and sleeping here because she's amazing.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. And my dad is home resting because he had a little minor back surgery on Wednesday. Yes, my whole family is just like crazy, messed up family. But yeah, so, but I will keep you guys updated the best that I can throughout this whole thing. I'll let you know when I get out of the hospital, if they're going to make me stay a lot longer. I've got a lot of books, though. My mom brought a lot here with her, because we all know I need options and all that good stuff. But my dinner is about to come, so I'm going to go ahead and quit vlogging. And if I think of anything else to say, I'll let you all know. Sorry that I look so bad and that I haven't been vlogging as much, but whew, lots happened. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.